time to be still.
All day I rush around, but I'm still on the ground, on the ground. I'll soon be fluttering if I can find my wings, find my wings. Impatiently I want to fly today, but I hear a gentle voice inside me say that slow and steady
Steps will be my pace. Get on in here.
slow and steady steps will win this race. It will take some time, but the victory will be mine. Slow and steady, I'm gonna
At the
learn to
decaf.
I'm starting to believe I only race with me, only me. I can't give to someone else this journey for myself. It's for myself.
Come on in.
Since my best is all I have, it is enough. I can see a ray of hope. I've got to trust that slow and steady
Steps will be
my pace. Slow and steady steps will win this race. It will take some time, but the victory will be mine. Slow and steady, I'm gonna learn to fly, and I will soar. I will reach the sky. A little at a time, I'm reaching. I keep believing that slow and steady steps will be my pace. Slow and steady steps will win this race. It will take some time, but the victory will be mine. Slow and steady, I'm gonna learn to fly. Slow and steady, I'm gonna learn to
Well, get on in here. It's tea time. This morning when I started my show, right after we got on the show, the cardinal came to the window and I almost lost it. I showed Julie the video and she said right after Ben died, she was visited by a cardinal. And it just hung around and it hung around and it hung around. And they got pictures of it. She and Cynthia got pictures of it. So I believe that I might have had a visitor. Joy had a visitor by a big old eagle that flew over her head and over Sister Patty's too in Chattanooga. So I got my little visitor, and every time that cardinal knocks on the window, I'm going to know it's Ben or he's with his mama if it's a pair of them. So folks, Patty, I told Patty to give me some ideas for today's tea time. And this is really weird. This is God working, y'all. This is God working. She didn't know it. But the other day, I recommended this book to a friend of mine and told her that it's a great way to recognize when evil is trying to get at you and trying to pull you away from what you know is right. And to just turn you in a different direction. And I recommended C.S. Lewis's book, The Screwtape Letters. And if you have never read that book, just take a few days to either listen to it. There's a great audio version of it on Audible that is powerful because it's acted out. And it's like watching a movie. You're hearing it and you're watching a movie. And it was just so eye-opening to me the first time I read this book. So I take it upon myself to read this book once a year. In fact, I actually put it on my calendar to read the book. And it just reinforces how even good people and good intentions can be used for evil. So if you get a chance, download the book, read it, listen to it any way you can. Get a hold of it. Go to the library and get it. The Screwtape Letters by C.S. Lewis. Now, it's set during World War II, I believe. And when England was being bombed, and you know, it's really sad when it comes to that aspect of it. But listening to the way they kind of worm their way, and I say that because there's a person in the book named Wormwood. But get the book and read it. It's just powerful. It's powerful because you don't think about it. And the way this book was brought about was just really phenomenal. You have to read the book to get that part of it, but you got to take some time and read it because it really opens your eyes to how evil lurks in the hearts of good men and bad women and good women. Evil's there, and they're trying to pull us from our purpose every which way. Not only with bad things, but your house being cluttered is a way for evil to pull you away from what you need to be doing. It's just a way for people don't think about the perfectionism is a form of evil. It pushes people away. C.S. Lewis's book, The Screwtape Letters. So take some time to read this book. Take 15 minutes each day to read this book. And it's just powerful. In fact, I'm going to start it again today because I recommended it just yesterday. So it's good for us to step out of the ruts we get ourselves in, because ruts are comfortable. You know, ruts are like railroad tracks. They only go one direction, and you can't hardly get out of those ruts. But you got to stop and dig your way out. Yeah, you got to stop and dig your way out of your clutter. You've got to stop and do something. You can probably get it free on Audible if you sign up for Audible, because they give away books sometimes. Somebody found the audio on YouTube. How cool is that? Well, it goes against copyright, but hey, if it's there, use it. because it's a great way to recognize evil in things that you don't even think are. Somebody says their library has it free on an app. Wow, that's a great library you got there. The audiobook is amazing. That's the only way I've ever read it. But I've read lots of weird books. Weird books. I like books. I like to read biographies. It's going to step into somebody else's life and see how things happen for them. I don't know how long C.S. Lewis has been gone from this earth, because the copyright lasts for 75 years after the death. One day all my books will be free of copyright. So I've got my cup that's the Be Still cup. Be still and know that I am God. That's Psalms 46:10. Sometimes we just have to slow our brains down so we can function. Just slow our brains down. We need to do this. Because when we're ping-ponging all over the place, we think we're doing something, but we're really not accomplishing anything when we're ping-ponging around. Yeah, Robert's talking about saying a young man on our Facebook page, he said his life has not gone the way he planned. Best laid plans for mice and men, you know. Our plans aren't ever what God has planned for us. And you just have to know that when something changes in your life, it's moving you a different direction. Robert calls them God breezes. The head of probation in East Tennessee, I said this the other day, she made a comment to me once that rejection is God's protection. And I love that, because when we get rejected by a person or we lose a job or whatever it is, it's just propelling us. And I got to thinking about people that I have had to lay off. And most every one of them have gotten better jobs, much better jobs. And it's just, they helped me out for a time, but they've gone on to be engineers and firefighters and just learn a trade. It's just wonderful stuff. Well, folks, take some time for yourself today by reading something out of the ordinary. C.S. Lewis is out of the ordinary. It's definitely out of the ordinary, but it lets you see things in a different light. Well, let's get some clutter out. Get your calendars ordered. FlyShop is going to be closing in 2 weeks and a few days. We'll be closing on the 21st, and the last day to take an order is the 20th. So here it is, the 9th. You've got 11 days. Yeah, 11 days. That's my number. So we'll start the countdown tomorrow to last day to order. And then get your stuff. Take advantage of the Christmas deals we've got, because we'll keep them on until after Christmas. So if you get Christmas money. I got to help Justin today. Robert went downstairs and we have a box of fat wood. And if you don't know what fat wood is, it's got pine tar in it. And they're little sticks of wood that make starting a fire so easy. And I asked Robert when he got back up, how are we backed up with that stuff? And he said, well, we could use a box. We're getting low. So I told Justin that's his favorite thing to buy us for Christmas. So I get to help the kid out. Last day of shopping is the 20th. You can still shop, but it won't get shipped until January. But first in, first out. So if you place an order on the 21st, your calendars will be going out first thing on the when they go back to work on January 4th. Because New Year's Day is on a weekend. I mean, it's on a Friday. So get your orders, calendars, feather dusters, mops, the ultimate pack with everything in it. It's $111. You save $100 on it if y'all had to buy it separately. Get it ordered. Get it coming. Get it wrapped. Get it under the tree. I love you all. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is question and answer day. Do you have questions? Throw some questions in here. Throw some questions in here. And Liz will grab them and get them in. Coupon code is CLEAN25 on anything that's not already deeply discounted. And most everything in the FlyShop is deeply discounted. We got water bottles in, both colors, the seafoam green and the navy blue. 25% off on those. The carpet sweepers are 25% off. So get your shopping done, y'all. Put together a pamper package for somebody fun that you want to take care of themselves. Y'all are going to read the Screwtape Letters. I am so proud of y'all. And let me know what you think about it. Anyway, I'll see you after a while. Well, tomorrow. With question and answer day. Can you believe it's almost already Thursday? I can't. Anyway, I got a fire going in the other room and Robert's not in there, so I need to get back to it. I like my day fires, y'all. I really love my day fires. See you later.